These are my dendrobiums that are in bloom, and this one here, the fuchsia colored one, it just came out, and it's spiking a little differently than the other ones. It's like two spikes out of each branch, each new growth branch, and it smells sweet. It's got a sweet smell to it. I hope you can see it. It's nighttime here. Um, it's see if I can get that there. Look how pretty that is. Um, anyway, it's and my ones that have been in bloom for a few months now. This I'm gonna call this Merlot because it's like a Merlot color of a red. It's like a red Merlot color, and it has a faint fragrance when or when it's earlier in bloom. But these blooms, like I said, have been on here for several months. It does have some new spikes coming out. There's one down there. I don't know if you can see it. Let's see if I can see that. Right there, that's a new little spike coming up. And then here's my, this is my, I'm calling this Purple Rain. I'm just, for lack of a better name, it's these are Dendrobium phalaenopsis orchids. This one has no fragrance, but of course it is beautiful. And we just had one spike on this year, so I'm hoping we get some more spikes, but I don't know if we will. This is my first, I've only had these for, less than a year. And so, they came in bloom, I want to say, see, this is the end of October. I want to say they came in bloom in August, and they've been blooming ever since. And this one in the middle here, this one I'm calling, let's see, fuchsia pink. I'm calling this fuchsia pink. It's hard to tell that it's much difference in color than the other one, but it's just come out, and it's like I said, it's beautiful, and it's also fragrant. And here are my phalaenopsis down here. You can see them. I've got them down here, protected a little bit, but this one here, that in the background, that's a hosta. And then I've got some Christmas or Thanksgiving cactus under there and there. And but these phalaenopsis, I've had them for, well, this one here, it actually has 10 leaves on it. It was a Christmas present, a present after my sister passed away on December 23rd. And that was last year. So, but anyway, it's got the most leaves, but all of them have a lot of leaf growth. At least 7 or 8 new leaves. There's this one. The lighting is not showing the truth exactly, but this is my little mini phal. Let's see if I can. That's my ficus in the background there. There is my epidendrum crucifix orchid. It's going to be orange. And then there is my little mini phal. And there is my crucifix. Not crucifix. Crown of thorns. It's called Euphorbia millii, and let's see if I can get this to clear. Anyway, I've gotten a lot of new growth on that, and it's a succulent, and I planted that about 2 months ago, something like that, 2.5 months ago. And then here's my this is a tropical ginger type of ginger plant. The name is in the back, so I can't give it to you right now, but it makes a beautiful flower. But I wonder if it just blooms once a year. But I'm not sure. Anyway, all the blooms have expired and it's not bloomed anymore. I understand it goes into dormancy in the winter. Of course, I live in Florida, so I don't know what that'll mean for me. Here is my little Metanilla Malaysian orchid. It's Metanilla Maranatha Malaysian orchid. Um, anyway, I got a little start on that is what I got when I ordered it, and it's grown. Let's see, those two leaves on the bottom were there, but they were real small, and then the four leaves on top, those are all new, and I've had it about 4 or 5 months. I don't know. Okay, I'll take you inside and give you a look. It's evening, so everything's going to be a little subdued. This is my bromeliad. This sits right inside. I've got all my windows open because it's well, it was 66 degrees. It's probably about 65 now. And there's my bamboo, which is about 3 feet tall or more. And here are my some of my cacti and my other house plants. There's a polka dot plant there, and these cactus here, and those are haworthias. This is a haworthia, and this down here is a haworthia, and this is a cactus. Haworthia, it's a succulent. It's very close in relation to the cactus. And this little guy here, when I was replanting these, they call them pups, these little things that come out. See, can you see that? See those little ones right there? Those are called pups. And this was a pup that broke off when I transplanted it. So I thought, well, let me see if I can get him to root. And he's doing well. He stayed green, so I'll keep an eye on him, and hopefully he'll make it. This cute little guy right there. There is my little friendship plant that I got to start from a friend, the one in the front there. And then, of course, in the back is a Echinopsis rose quartz hybrid. And all the cacti I bought, well, except for these three. These, I'm not sure if these bloom or not, but I just bought them because they were so cute and they were little, and I needed something to put in my window during the day. And at night they stay on this table here because they can't traverse the shade on the window. But this one here will be blooming whenever it blooms. It's a blooming type, but it's as you can see, Echinopsis rose quartz. So we'll see what it looks like. This is my Aglaonema red, and it got top heavy, and this here actually broke off, and I stuck it back in the ground hoping that it would reroot and survive, and it looks like a couple of leaves are on their way out, but otherwise it looks like it's doing okay. I didn't realize that these would get top heavy and possibly need to be I don't know, in a taller pot or maybe staked, but I'll have to look into that because that's a beautiful plant, and it requires very little care, and it remains beautiful. The only thing it does not like is to be under a constant fan or breeze. So I have to set my fans so that they don't, because I like to keep an air circulation in here because the plants like the air circulation as well as I do. And this is a little marbled plant I had on my kitchen table. Let's see, it's called a peperomia marble. And anyway, I'll put it back on the table, after the holidays. There's my little ZZ plant, and there is my night blooming cereus right there. It continues to grow. Let me take you into the kitchen. We'll see what I got in here. Okay, this is my purple waffle plant, and it's kind of outgrown this pot. So I'm going to be repotting this soon. And the only reason I think it's outgrown it is because it requires more water than it did. I have to water it more frequently. That in the back is a twinkle. It's a pink twinkle. It's Oncidium twinkle, and it's going to be pink profusion. It did bloom once right after I got it. These in the front are Miltoniopsis. The ones in the little beige pots, those are Miltoniopsis. This one is called Breathless Beauty, and it tried to bloom. It tried to bloom in February, and it had gone without water for a week because I was out of town, and I came back to some buds, and then I don't know if I water them too much. I'm learning how to take care of them, so but the blooms didn't, they blasted. This one here has let's see, it's got some new growth coming out on the side here. Let's see, can you see that busting out down there at the bottom? That's new growth busting out. And this is called Miltoniopsis Burtfield. It doesn't say what color it's going to be. Leash. I don't know what it is, but anyway, we'll check those out. Excuse me, when they come into bloom. This is going to be this is an Oncidium as well. The other one was a twinkle, but this one is just the regular Oncidium, and I got this from a friend. And this is all new. This is all new in here. Of course, it's grown a lot larger since I got it. It was just a little, very little plant when she gave it to me, but it's done well, so I feel confident I know what I'm doing. And it's called Dancing Ladies, and it's going to be yellow when it blooms. In the back, I've got two Tolumnia, one that's looks like it's probably dying, but the roots still feel viable, so I've left it there. And, you know, Tolumnias, that's something new that I'm trying to see if I can grow. And if I can't, I can't, and I won't get any more. But if I figure it out, I will keep them. This is my only Dendrobium nobile type. And let's see, it's called Dendrobium Bridal Red Celebration. And that's why I got it, because I love that name. And I'm a Christian, and, you know, we're the bride of Christ. And so I get things that remind me of him and remind me of who I am. This did bloom when I first got it, right there. And this back here is completely new, so I don't know how these do as far as blooming, whether they bloom on the old growth again or not. But I'm expecting some blooms from this back here. When it did bloom, it didn't last very long, just a few days. So anyway, I'm not sure. This has not been the easiest to grow, and it's very slow growing. I mean, it's not hard as, like, you know, I've had more trouble with like Tolumnias, and the Miltoniopsis aren't that easy for me either. But this nobile, it's remained healthy, and I've got orchid bark and lava rock in there, and some charcoal. And you know, I just when I pull up the pots and they look dry, see, I watered this today, and you could see the roots in there. I watered this today, and of course it's still wet, but you know, so, but I tend to water these like every 3-4 days, sometimes every 2 days, certain ones that get dry quicker. I normally keep fans on in the kitchen. I've got these little mini fans, and I turned everything off today because it got down to 66 degrees, and so I turned everything off because I opened the windows so they're just getting fresh air. And I think that's it for today. Thank you for watching. This is Kimberly of Kimberly's Orchids, etc. And as you can see, the etc. I like plants, so this is fun for me. And there's one of my kitty cats. That's Goober. And let me show you Gabriel if we can find him. I think he's out on the patio or the porch. See, no, he's not out there. I don't see him. Let's see where he is. I'll show you Gabriel. He might be on the bed. They think it's time for bed right now. Oh, he's in the litter box. So we'll give him a little privacy. There he is. I don't know if you can see him. He's getting ready to go in there. Yep, he's using the litter box. So anyway, that's me for today, and I thank you for watching. And take care of yourself and enjoy the holidays. Bye.